Hello and happy Sunday, everybody. It is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and I have a special guest today, but you're going to have to wait for that. So if you're here to hear about WW, about Weight Watchers, hang out with us for the next 30 minutes to an hour. If you're just here for the coffee, you're going to have to wait. So I do have a special guest today. Today is April the 19th, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be able to get comments today because I really don't think I'm going to be able to take it if I have to look at my phone. So hopefully some of y'all will come in. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. If you don't want to see all the hi and hellos, go ahead and grab that scroll bar and drag it on over to about 10 minutes because that's when it kind of dies down. Otherwise, I would love to say hi and hello to you. So if you're new, let me know. We'd love to welcome you. And yeah, I got some people coming in. So yes, comments are working. Awesome. Hello, Carol Lou. And I missed you all terribly last week. Thank you all for letting me have some time to myself last week. Thank you everyone so much for checking on us all week. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Trish. And I'm doing okay. I have guests with me tonight, so I have to be happy and in a good mood because I have guests with me tonight. And hello, Kathy. But yeah, so let us know when you're here. Go ahead and say hello. Hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Hello, Kathy. Thank you very much. Thank you for the hugs, Kathy. Right back at you. Hello, Joyce. Hello, April. But I do thank you all for the break last week. We needed it. We were just kind of, I don't know, blank, empty, don't know what to call it last week, but thank you everyone for checking on us. We're doing okay, staying busy, and again, we have guests tonight, so I have to stay happy tonight. So, but thank you all very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Hello, Sandy from Northeastern Kansas. Hello, Mary Ann from Pennsylvania. I can see Barbara sneaked in, but she hasn't said hello yet. So, Barbara, how on earth did I get all my water in last week when I didn't have you to bug me about it? I don't know, but I still did. Kathy, I can see that my Christy has. Yes, hello, Barbara. And we are not home. We are at Casey Kitchen Center, and Casey Kitchen Center, y'all already know this, but it is at 5902 Kingston Pike. We are here tonight because we have special guests, and it's too many people to be in our little tiny loft. So we are here at Casey Kitchen Center. Yes, hello, my Christy. Hello, Mary from Canada. Hello, Nancy from Arizona. Hello, Vicki from St. Louis, Missouri. Hi, Sherry from Connecticut. I missed you all a whole bunch too, a whole bunch. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Betty. Hi, Nancy from Pennsylvania. So again, if you're watching it with us live, if this is your very first time, go ahead and give us a shout out because we would all love to welcome you. If you've been here before, hey, hello. We're going to talk fast tonight because you all are going to be more interested in what's coming up in the second part of our chat than anything I have to say in the first part of the chat. So hello, Melissa. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, Becky is watching. Becky, you've never watched a live. What are you doing here? And hello, Lynn. Aloha, Kathy. But we're going to have some exciting things in the second half. Hello, Virginia. And oh, hello, Divine. Yeah, we're doing okay. We are okay. Thank you, everybody, for checking on us. Hello, Vicki from Norman, Oklahoma. And hello, Claudie. Okay, so we are talking, I'm saying a lot of hellos. Like, you all are awesome and amazing, and I really appreciate you so much. Hello, Mindy from Charleston, South Carolina. Hello, Mary. We have special guests for the second part, so I'm going to have to start talking so that we can get everything squeezed in. Trust me, you all want to hang out for the second part. I'm super pumped. It is probably the most exciting thing I've done all week. So I've been here alone in the showroom, for 3 weeks now. I've got another week and a half left. I'm starting to catch a couple people. Hello, Mary. Hello, Gina from Edmond, Oklahoma. Thank you, Claudie. And yes, Becky, coffee. Just going to say real quick, Becky, okay, they just told me they can show us how to make butterbeer coffee. So you're going to want to hang out. Definitely going to want to hang out. And that is the Becky I was talking about. Yeah, that went back for the last butterbeer after we had already been escorted from Harry Potter World. Hello, Suzette. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Ken. Hello, Irma. Hello, Sylvia. Hi, Tedders. Hello, it's good to see you. Hello, Rhonda from Virginia Beach. Hi, Katie. And yes, okay, and Becky says OMG. So, yeah. Okay. I don't think we're making butterbeer tonight, but they're going to show me how to make it later, so I can show you that some other time. Hello, Marlene, and hello, Vicki. Okay. I'm going to have to start talking, or we're not going to have time to do the coffee, but I do sincerely appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for checking on us. Hello, Marlene from Florida. Thank you so much for checking on us. If I miss anybody, I promise I will come back later and say hi and hello to you. Hello, Kathy, another Kathy, and I'm back farther than I normally am, so I really need my little, specs on to be able to see you all. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Pam. And hi, Vicki. Okay, so I'm going to start talking. This is chat number 169. And hello, Chris. This is chat number, and y'all know it's hard for me to not say hello, but hello, Chris. So this is chat number 169, and it is titled How to Stay on Track. Today is April the 19th. And in case you didn't notice it, I was absent last week. So thank you all very, very much for being patient with me while I was out last week. Thank you for understanding. My mother passed away in the morning, so, you know, it would not have been pretty if we had done this last Sunday night. Oh, Tina's with us live. Yay. Everybody tell Tina hi. Is this your first time with us, Tina? First time live? So last week, we didn't have a last week. So instead, I'm going to ask. Now, everybody, okay, if you are new with us, or if you're just here for the coffee, you're going to have to figure this out real quick. So if you were 2 weeks ago, or even this last week, if you attended a Weight Watchers Zoom meeting, a WW Zoom meeting, give me a thumbs up. So down here somewhere on your screen, you're going to see, oh, hold on, John's here. Everybody say hello to John. So he's at home because we were already at capacity. I have 3 people here in the kitchen, so we're already past capacity. So everybody say hello to John. So he's watching us from home. Awesome, he's figured out how to do it. But you've got little buttons down here in the bottom right-hand corner if you are on if you're on an iPad or some kind of a tablet or on a phone. So if you attended a Zoom meeting in the last 2 weeks, give me some thumbs ups, and the girls that are with me every week know exactly what to do. So Lynn did both. If you attended with us here 2 weeks ago, since y'all get a pass, you get a free pass for last week. But if you attended here with us live 2 weeks ago, give me some hearts. And if you did both, give me some hearts. So it looks like Lynn did both. Lynn's doing thumbs ups and hearts. Sylvia's doing both. She did both. Sandra did both. Paula attended a Zoom meeting. Very good. Very good. Looks like Kathy attended a Zoom meeting. Awesome. Thank you all for welcoming John. This is his very first time, so he probably has no idea how to even see what you're saying, but thank you all for welcoming him anyway. So looks like a lot of y'all. So I'm seeing lots of thumbs, up. So lots of people attended a Zoom meeting, and I'm seeing even more hearts. So it looks like a lot of y'all either attended with us here live 2 weeks ago, or you did both. So bravo. So here are your bravo stickers. If you don't know what the bravo stickers are, you've not been here enough. So yeah, so you need to keep joining us live here, because even though the WW workshops, the physical workshops have stopped giving out Bravo stickers, we still have them. They are available on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. You can go there and download them. And Casey has still left the 2 that she created for you all for free. She has left those on there. It's just IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. You can go there. Look, you have to watch a past chat so that you can get the code, so that you can get those for free. But she has created 2 of them for you all that are absolutely free. But here are your Bravos for attending. Very good job, ladies. Good job, good job. So last week, which was actually 2 weeks ago, we were talking about easing stress. Whew, and boy, did I need it this last week. So it's a good thing we had that chat 2 weeks ago, so that I could have a little better chance, of handling this last week. So after the news, about my mom, I tuned out. I just absolutely tuned out. I didn't watch any news. Couldn't take it, couldn't stand it, didn't want to hear about it, didn't want to know what was going on in the rest of the country. I just tuned out. I didn't do any Facebook. I'm sure that I was noticeably absent from that, so didn't know Facebook, and unplugging from TV and social media was the only way that I stayed sane. Your homework happened to be 2 weeks ago, #unplug. So several of you all, actually a lot of you all, did a really good job with your homework. I had to narrow it down to 4 people since we do have special guests tonight, but the 4 that I picked, first one was Alyssa. Alyssa and I unplugged, so we did #unplug for our homework. We did that by putting Dusty in Alyssa's wading pool, and we tortured him with giggling and water torture for an hour. So we did #unplug. So bravo, Alyssa. You did a good job on your homework last week. Michelle was rocking her goofy leggings. I love that picture, and I went back and looked at it again today. But she was rocking her goofy leggings, sitting outside, soaking up some sun, reading a good book. And thank you all, everybody, for the well wishes too. I'll go back and look at all those later. But she was reading a good book and had on her goofy leggings. So bravo, Michelle. You did a great job unplugging. Sandy's SIM card in her phone went bye-bye. So, hey Lisa. So her SIM card went bye-bye. So I think this was an unwilling #unplug, but she still pulled it off because she made it 3 days without her phone, without having a phone, and she survived. So very good. Bravo to you, Sandy. And my Christy was brave and took not one of the dogs, but all 3 of the dogs. I'm sorry, Sandra's asking about the nails. Forgot to show those. Yeah, so I actually did my nails this week. I'm feeling well enough this week that I actually did my nails. And y'all have to ask Casey what color this is. I have no idea. But her color street though. Y'all can go to that and find those. But my Christy was brave, and she took not only 1 dog, but all 3 of the dogs out for a walk, and she looked like she made it. they look like they were no worse for the wear. So all three of them at the same time. So to everybody that did your homework from 2 weeks ago, which was #unplug, and remember, you don't have to just do it last week. You can keep doing it. It's okay to unplug. It's okay to not watch the news. It's okay to not be on social media for a little while. Except you have to watch us. But bravo stickers to everybody who did your homework. Don't forget to do this week's homework. We will talk about that in just a few minutes. And hello, Rita. So this week, we're talking quickly. We're talking fast because I want to get to the second part because I get to try some of the second part. But this week, this is chat number 169. We are talking about ways to stay on track. Again, we need this. So whoever at Weight Watchers is working on the weeklies right now, bravo to you too. Bravo sticker to you too. Hello, Michelle, because you have nailed it. So I know that like all the rest of us, you have had to stop, do a turnabout, because I know you did not have all of these subjects planned before all of this COVID mess happened. But great job on your topics, from the last couple of weeks. So this week we're talking about staying on track. So with all of this mess, are you staying on track? Are you staying on the same track? Have you had to move to a different track? Has your train derailed? COVID-19 sent me down a new temporary track, and I thought I was doing pretty good. I was keeping up with everything. I was still losing weight. I had not gone out of control. I was actually starting to eat lunch here in the showroom, which I've never done before. So I was actually doing pretty well. But then losing my mom derailed me. So this week, I'm forging a new track. So I'm going off on a new track. And if you have a current WW membership and you are online, if you've got eTools, then you can go and print off this week's weekly. So this week's weekly is how to stay on track. It does have this very interesting looking chocolate chip cookie recipe on the back. I'm thinking I may have to try that one because I have a hand mixer, so I actually could make those. But go ahead and download that. We have directions from a couple of weeks ago on how you can go back and find the old ones. But we're going to talk a little bit about staying on track. And then believe it or not, everything to the left of me, which y'all can't even see. If y'all could see this, there's like, 4 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet of goodies. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait. And I can smell it. So I can't wait for this. Anyway, but this, believe it or not, the 5 feet to the left of me is going to help me to stay on track. So part of your weekly for this week, there is, there's some really good information on this side of it. And no, Carla, we are not at our new house. This is where I work. So this is my work. So out there, all of this is showroom. But there are some great things on the how to stay on track on your weekly. But there is a link to a printable with 8 ways to stay on track. Okay. That's the only thing I disagree with this week. How to stay on track. I think there's a very small handful of us that are on the same track that we were on 3 weeks ago. I think most of us needed to say how to get on your new track because most of us are having to get on a new track. But these 8 ways to stay on track, I think they're really good. I'm going to read them to you just in case you didn't have time to print it off. Number 1, they have 3 fast facts. Number 1, when we lose momentum with our healthy habits, it can be easy to stop measuring our progress, like tracking our food, activity, weight. It's called the ostrich effect. How many of y'all know that? So it's the ostrich effect, the tendency to bury your head in the sand to avoid the bad news, negative feelings, or self-judgment. Me. Number 2, tracking what we eat, how we move, and our weight loss has been found to be one of the strongest predictors, or just your weight, doesn't have to be a weight loss, is one of the strongest predictors of losing and maintaining loss over time. It is also a helpful way to check in with yourself to see how things are actually going. So even if you're not losing weight, even if you've chosen to go on intentional maintenance, which we've talked about that before, if you need to hear about intentional maintenance, you can go back to, some of the older chats and find that. We do have a chat for that. Number 3, to avoid the urge to bury our heads in the sand, we can try looking at the big picture, showing ourselves kindness, and refusing to judge or criticize ourselves. That's a hard one. That's such a hard one. So the 8 ways to stay on track, and this is going to be part of your homework, so pay attention to them. Number 1, if you have a scale at home, go ahead and weigh yourself on your regular workshop day. Or if you've chosen a new day, make that the same day every week. So go ahead and get back in that habit. If you do it first thing in the morning, and one of the bonuses is, when you're at your physical workshop, you can't weigh naked. You can weigh naked when you're at home. So just saying. Number 2, even if you don't have a scale, estimate your weight and enter it in the WW app weekly. So go ahead and guess it. Go ahead and guess what you think your weight is for that week. At least you have tracked a weight. Even if you're wrong, at least you have tracked a weight. you'll be able to go back and reflect on it. Number 3, build time into your schedule to track your meals either throughout the day or all at once. So a lot of you all are at home right now, so you've got time to track. I know you've got 11 kids that you're trying to school right now. You've just suddenly become a teacher, at home. Some of us are considered essential and are still at work every day, but I'm trying to track every single day. So go ahead and do that. Make time for it. And I'm developing some new habits, during all of this COVID stuff. I'm developing some new habits that I want to keep up afterward. Number 4, decide when you'll work activity into your week. So again, a lot of us are at home. A lot of us are at home or, essential, workers here. So we've got different schedules now. So try to find, a time, decide when you'll work that activity in. If you go ahead and plan for it, if you go ahead and plan for when you're going to work that activity in, you're much more likely to do it. We have talked about this. And you don't have to go. So let's say that you've been home for the last 3 weeks and you were up to 3 miles a day. You were up to walking 3 miles a day. Now that you've been home, if you're not doing 3 miles a day, please do not just jump up off your couch and go try to run 3 miles or, walk 3 miles. Go ahead and start pacing yourself again. It is okay to start smaller and build your way back up. Number 5, keep a healthy habit journal on your nightstand or somewhere that's convenient and write down what went well that day or what didn't. But it's really good to write down what went well. We're always really fast to write down what did not go well, but write down something that did go well before you go to bed at night. Don't wait until the next day because you're not going to remember it. So go ahead and write it down today, and it's going to help you pinpoint some things that either you need to keep in the habit, like me eating lunch at work. I'm going to keep that habit going, or maybe some things that you want to change when it is time to go back to whatever our new normal is. Number 6, are you meal prepping as part of your routine? Maybe you want to go ahead and pre-track them. Go ahead and use the recipe builder on the WW app. You can go ahead and go find some recipes. You can go to drizzlemeskinny.com. 2 weeks ago, we did her double chocolate banana loaf. John and I we have some bananas rotting on the counter as we speak that we bought just for that. Go to hers, go to drizzlemeskinny.com, go to your favorite blog, go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Find some recipes, go ahead and put them in your meal tracker and have them ready so that you don't have an excuse for not tracking. Number 7, think of your WW app as a virtual record for your journey. Go ahead and plug everything in. It's going to record it for you. You can save your favorites. You can go back. You can swipe, and track. It's going to make it so easy. And number 8, be sure to share milestones or roadblocks during your virtual workshop. I so hope that you all are doing, that you're going to your Zoom workshop. So if you have not attended one yet, if you don't know how to attend one, go back a couple of chats because we can do that. You can go back and you can see how to join the Zoom. I've been trying to go every single week, missed last week, but I've been trying to go every single week, and it's just nice to see some other people, and it's nice to check in on your leaders, and see how they're doing. We had a girl today that was from California. So she's definitely not part of our group, but you know what? Now she is. So please attend your meetings. Okay, so I am actually going to start wrapping up because, again, we have 5 feet of yumminess to the left of me, and I want them to start soon. But I want to say this. Your homework for this week is #stay on track. So even if the track is a new track, even if it's a track you've never been on before, even if you're headed down a different path, your homework is #stay on track. So you're going to pick one of the 8 ideas, one of the 8 things. So you are going to need to go find your weekly. You're going to need to find the link. If you can't figure out how to find your weekly, I think it was 3 weeks ago, Orlando Debbie posted the way to go back and find those and how to print them out. So you can go back and get that. If she's here tonight and I haven't seen her, just again, I've been talking so quickly, I haven't seen everyone, but if Orlando Debbie's here, maybe she can go ahead and post that for us again. Several of you have figured it out. So go back and do that and print it out. So you're going to pick one of those 8 things. So one of the 8 things you are going to do as your homework for #stay on track. And remember, you're going to tag me on Instagram at IfYouHaveAnEgg. You're going to tag me on WW Connect at Scrap and Stamp 2. It's SCRAPN. Let's see. SCRAPN STAMP and the number 2. Don't know why I couldn't say that just now. And thank you, Mindy just posted where to go find the weekly topic, and then you just change the date, for whatever week you need to go back to, and they are printable now. This will be on the blog. It's www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, or it'll be on YouTube. Casey will have it up on YouTube tomorrow. That's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. So there are lots of ways to go back and hear these 8. I am choosing number 5. So number 5 is keep a healthy habit journal, because y'all know I like to write. So keep a healthy habit journal. One of the things, though, that I'm going to be including in my journaling is planning special treats. So instead of just deciding that because, COVID-19 means that we can just have a free-for-all and eat whatever we want to and have a snack or a treat every single day, in my healthy eating journal, I'm going to plan some treats. And I am excited to say that for my homework, I get to try some treats tonight. So we are getting ready to have, ta-da, not quite yet. Hold on, they're excited. They're getting ready. Actually, one of them's wandered off and is not even paying attention anymore. But I'm gonna be planning some special treats. I think it's absolutely okay to have special treats. And remember, a treat is different from a snack. A snack is when you have carrots and hummus at the end of the day, okay? A treat is really, really a treat. It's something that you're not having every single day. It's something that's really a treat. You're gonna consume it slowly. You're not just gonna guzzle it or chew it up fast or mindlessly consume it, while you're watching TV. So it's an actual treat. So not snacks, a real treat. So I've been working on that. I've decided I'm going to plan in some real treats. I need a treat. I think I deserve some treats, but I want to stay on plan. So I have 2 very special guests with me tonight, and they're special. One of them's really special, if you know what I mean. They are some very good friends of mine and Casey's. I do want to go ahead and put this up. We'll put this up several times. So for people who are watching we're recording a video over here as well that has the words forward facing. But for those of you who are watching this on YouTube later or watching this on Facebook, I did them backwards so that you can see them, but they are getting ready to show us some very, very special things, some very yummy things. And I went ahead and treated myself. What was that, last week I had you come? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So last week I had them make a delivery here at the shop. So they do deliver in Knox County. So if you happen to be in Knox County, you can go here and you can order online and they will bring it to you. And oh my gosh, it comes in the cutest van ever. Like super cute. Like I was standing at the door, literally like a kid at Christmas. I was standing at the door watching him come down the little street, across the street, come down Kingston Pike, come into the parking lot. I mean, I know I look like a big time stalker, but anyway, so I got myself a containment kit. They'll explain these in a second, but I got myself a quarantine containment kit, I think, and a cold brew kit. So, okay, without further ado, and I will step out of the way since we're supposed to be distancing ourselves still a little bit. I will get out of the way and I will introduce you to, and I want y'all, seriously, I want a big round of applause. So I want to see lots of thumbs ups because they're going to step over here and they're going to see this. So I want to see lots of thumbs ups, lots of hearts for these people, okay? Because they have come and spent the last couple of hours with me and they're spending this time with you so that we can all have a treat. But it is Mr. and Mrs. Pedal Java. Woo! Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Scoot this way a little bit better.
Okay, I can't. Where do I focus?
Focus right here. This one.
We have a lot planned for you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
And we're super excited to be here with Kelly at the Casey Kitchen Center for If I Have an Egg. And I'm super happy to share some recipes with you guys that we have found that are low calorie, that are low carb, that are all natural, and using our all organic coffee, fresh roasted in Knoxville, Tennessee.
So to tell you a little bit about us before we jump into the recipe world, we have been owning and operating Pedal Java for about 4.5 years. Both of us had technology jobs that we really hated. Can I say that? It's true. It's totally true.
My favorite part of the job was the coffee break. So I knew that I wanted to be involved in the coffee break.
Absolutely. So we decided to start very small, like 2 feet by 3 feet, y'all. So we own a coffee bike business, all right? So mobile cafes, we have eight of them.
2
more in production.
2 more being built.
Yes, so 8 total in production. And we work big events here in Knoxville, Sevierville, and we also travel some too. We get up to Pennsylvania a few times a year and just serve all kinds of events. So we have probably 70 events a year that we work. And we make everything from sugar-free drinks to black coffee and everything in between. So today we're really going to focus on how do you have a yummy, delicious coffee treat that doesn't break your calorie bank. Now, here's another secret for y'all. We both lost a lot of weight.
It's true.
It is. So I lost 160 pounds. I'm a calorie counter. And how much did you lose there?
I lost 130 pounds, mostly using a diet called intermittent fasting.
Yes. Yes. So we have a lot of experience here. We work around coffee every day, and we have maintained our weight and not blown the calorie budget.
I got that quarantine 15 going on. I'm not going to lie. This jacket is not so slimming anymore. But hey, thanks. We're going to show you some low-calorie drinks. Mrs. Pedal Java, you can follow her on Instagram, MRSPEDALJAVA. All right, what are you going to make for us?
Well, we're going to start by making a frappe, all right? So the green straw mermaid cup store, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but they have really taken the frozen coffee drinks to a new level, okay? And I want to tell you guys, you can make these at home.
Easy.
You can do it, okay? You don't have to be a barista. You do not have to be a barista, all right? So let's show you step one. I'm going to step right over here and have Miss Kelly move our camera over a smidge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. So the very first drink I want to make for you guys is called a Milky Way because it's the best drink in the galaxy.
It is.
It totally is.
It's not named after the candy bar. That would be a trademark infringement.
We don't do that. No.
It's the best drink in the galaxy.
So we are going to start with some sugar-free Hershey's chocolate, okay? Now, you want to use about ½ an ounce of this. So this is a 16-ounce cup, guys. You can see lines in the very bottom, okay? You see this bottom line right here? This is 1 ounce, okay? So we just barely want to hit the bottom of the cup with this, all right? Maybe if I opened it, might help the situation, huh? There we go. There we go. Now that's going to work a little bit better for us. Okay.
If you nice folks are asking questions, I can't read them.
It's okay, I can see them.
I don't have my glasses on.
I can see 'em.
Even on this one over here,
You're
I
saying,
see a bunch
wow,
of...
congratulations.
Oh, awesome.
So you all are getting a ton of congratulations.
So you guys can see how the chocolate just barely covers the bottom of this, okay? Now the second ingredient in a Milky Way is going to be sugar-free caramel. All right, we use Monin sugar-free, but if you don't have this, you can always go to Walmart. They sell in their coffee section, there's little bottles of Torani sugar-free, and you can totally buy it. It will work the same. So we're going to do 2 pumps, okay? 1, 2. All right, mix it up real good. Now the secret sauce on any Frappuccino is cold brew, okay? So this is a 20-hour cold brew, and I'm going to show you guys a kit that we use here in just a minute. But we're going to do, I call it 3 fingers. We're Southern, okay? If somebody taught you how to cook and it was a granny, you know what a pinch of this.
She doesn't measure?
She doesn't measure. We don't got time to measure in the South. So this is a 3 fingers, all right? So you're going to fill it to about right there, all right? So now you guys see what I mean. 3 fingers. Now we're going to stir, y'all. And you want to stir it really, really, really good. If y'all have ever been to a coffee shop and you get a big lump of chocolate in the bottom, that's a lazy barista. We don't do that, okay? No. You got to mix it real good. All right, and for the first frappe, we're just going to use milk, all right? You can use skim milk, 2% whole milk, non-dairy milk, whatever you want. It's got to have some kind of dairy in it, something to make it blend, okay? And you want to go a little less than half the cup. Perfect. Y'all kind of see where I'm at?
Ooh, that is so good.
All right, we're going to stir it one more time. Just because I'm really OCD, y'all. Sorry, that's just the way it goes. And then, get you some ice and fill it up.
Just top it off with ice. Just get it up to the top. Throw all of that into a blender. And then we're going to make some noise.
All right, ready? Now here's the deal. If your frappe is like sloshing around, you have too much liquid and you need more ice. If it's really chunky, you want to add a little more cold brew or milk in there, okay? Make sense? Now, we always want to dress the cup, and that's where we take sauce and decorate around the edges of the cup. We want it to be beautiful, okay? So we're going to use the Hershey again and some sugar-free caramel. Again, you can get these at Walmart to dress the cup. You want to make it look beautiful, right? We're all quarantined. We can't go out. We're going to create the coffee shop. All right, so now we're going to fill up the cup. This is perfect consistency. You see how he doesn't have to shake too much?
It's like a milkshake.
Exactly. Exactly.
Who's this milkshake for?
I think it's for Kelly. What do you think?
I think she should drink it.
Now, y'all don't have to do whipped cream.
It's optional.
I like whipped cream, though.
She does. I usually go without.
Okay, it's 15 calories per serving. This is not the worst thing you're going to put on
It's
here.
about 1 carbohydrate if you're a carb counter.
Woo!
Okay.
All right. And then just because.
This is not optional. Like I said, it's got to look great.
It does.
So whipped cream or not, you got to put the drizzle faux shizzle.
Drizzle faux shizzle, y'all. All right.
Have a sip.
There you go, darling.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, we're very full.
I'm going to sneak back in here.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm going to sneak over here.
Come
and
on
try.
in, girl.
Woo, perfect. It's
Oh my God.
it's caramel and
Woo!
chocolate.
Yes.
It's the official drink of the indecisive.
Yes.
Do you like caramel or chocolate?
Yes.
Milky Way.
Absolutely.
It's
Now,
all going away tonight.
I told you all how you can get the flavors to make this work. But what I didn't tell you is how to make cold brew, right? That is a key component to what we're doing here. So at pedaljava.com/beans, show you guys this. We actually sell a world's best cold brew kit. Okay, it's $32 plus shipping, and what it comes with is a pound of our Ethiopian Yirgacheffe coffee.
Best in the world.
It is the best to make cold brew. It's so smooth and so mellow.
We've worked on this for 4 years, making the perfect cold brew.
Absolutely.
And with this equipment and with this bag, you will absolutely make the world's best cold brew.
Absolutely. Now, I did see a question come in saying, do you have to use cold brew? You don't have to, but here's the deal. If you just take a pot of coffee and put it in the fridge, it's going to have way more acidity and it's not going to blend exactly right. So I prefer cold brew, lower in acidity, smoother, and it blends better in general. Okay.
It's true. Yeah, the cold brewing process brings out more of the bright, fruity notes of the coffee. So the coffee we already select, the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, is already a very fruity, effervescent coffee. So by cold brewing it, we're enhancing the already present fruity notes of the coffee. So this is our combination. We're giving away the secret sauce.
It's okay.
This is the company's secret to make the world's best cold brew, a medium roasted Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, and this gadget right here.
So we send you one of these, and because I am blonde, all right, and I have moments, I'm going to send you instructions too, girl, because life is hard. Like, coffee shouldn't have to be. You feel me? All right, so this is Kelly's, and what she's done is she followed our instructions. I'm so proud of her.
My first try.
On her first time.
Perfect.
First try.
It is perfect.
And she has let this go about 20 hours. I can tell by looking at it because, you know, this is what I do for a living.
Yep.
So we are going to plunge this and make it ready to use and store in. Again, I'm Southern, y'all. Mason jars, right? I mean, you can use a pitcher. Use what you want to use, but I use mason jars.
Right. So this works just like a French press. After we snap the lid on, we're going to slowly plunge down the top, which is just going to filter all of the grounds to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, you're tempted to press it really hard. I know, you're like, I want to jam it hard. Don't do that. That'll express the oils out of the coffee.
We don't want to do
And we don't want that. So the next thing we're going to do after we do this is to transfer it to another container. We're Southern. We got these cabinets full of these. Granny's beans came in these. We use cold brew mason jars. You can use whatever you want. But once it's plunged, transfer it to another container, and then this can be rinsed out in your disposal and get another brew started. Because you got a whole family that needs to be caffeinated, right? Right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
3 cameras.
3 cameras. We're all on quarantine. We need caffeine.
Okay,
Yes.
what else can we make for these nice people?
Okay, so what I want to next make is another green straw kind of knockoff drink. If you've been to the Mermaid Cup store, you've seen their very famous caramel macchiato drink. Secret, they totally made that up. Okay, that's not even a real drink. But what they do is they put vanilla and caramel in their drink with espresso. That's it. Espresso and milk.
That's it.
All right. So to make this very friendly on our waistline, so we can splurge sometimes and have a cookie. Y'all feel me? I'm going to use that same sugar-free Monin. I'm going to use 2 pumps of this. That's half an ounce. All right. And then I'm going to use 2 pumps.
We have a question.
Okay.
So do you have decaf?
We do. We absolutely have decaf on our website to order. PedalJava.com/beans. And then we're going to use 2 pumps of the vanilla also in this caramel macchiato drink, okay? Now, the trick is to put about 1 inch to 2 inches of milk on the bottom and then fill it with ice. So the cup should almost be full before you add the espresso. Now, watch what's going to happen, guys, okay? So I'm going to pour this. This is espresso,
Girl,
house
you
espresso.
looking hot and cold. Man.
Now, you can kind of see it coming down through the drink. Okay, I just put
Ooh,
2
I want
ounces.
that.
2 ounces of espresso in here, okay? Our house espresso, we call, this is so cheesy, y'all are gonna laugh, 2-tired espresso, because we're a bike, we have 2 tires. Makes sense, right? This is also available on our website, and you can buy it ground or whole bean, okay? So I'm gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna let Kelly try this one next.
It's sugar-free.
Poor Kelly.
It's sugar-free.
No, she's got the hardest job tonight,
Poor
right?
Kelly. I know. This is such a hard job.
This one's
Okay,
going to have a
let's see.
little bit more snap to it because it's made with espresso instead of cold brew, which has that acidity. It's built in. Espresso lovers chase that acidity.
Yeah.
So this
Oh
is
my
a
gosh.
sweetened milk with 2 shots of espresso. It is super
This
low
every day.
calorie,
Every-
super low points,
Yay!
and super jittery caffeinated.
That's right.
All right, we're going to make one more drink, and then we're going to do some more sales pitch stuff. So bear with us. Don't duck out at the end, okay?
No, stay.
Do not leave at the end, because we got some more stuff we got to talk about.
Absolutely. So on the espresso that I just added, you can order that whole bean or ground, and that goes for all of our coffees that we're going to talk about tonight, okay, guys? So just keep that in mind as we're talking. The next drink we really want to showcase to you is going to be more of a dessert coffee, okay? So say you have maybe a child or someone in the family that is just starting to like coffee. Maybe they're not all the way there yet, or maybe they don't like it at all. This is actually a good way to get everybody on board. Everybody can agree on it. I know, right? It's like a miracle, right?
Future
Bringing people
customers.
together. Bringing people together. So what we're going to do in this one is we're going to use ice cream. Y'all heard me. Ice cream.
Did you say ice cream?
I sure did.
How
Instead
can
of
you
milk.
get a low-calorie milkshake, coffee milkshake?
Y'all better hold on. I'm
All
about
right.
to show you.
I want
Okay.
to know how this works.
All right. So the ice cream that we picked is Halo Top. Y'all should be pretty familiar with that. This is delicious. Okay. And this is chocolate chip cookie dough. All right. So I'm going to make.
That's essential.
It is essential. Yes, I'm going to make a cookie dough frappe with cookie dough ice cream.
Woo!
I don't know.
I'm on board.
I don't
All
know.
right.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla. Okay, and we're going to come back to the sugar-free Hershey's. Okay? Sugar-free. Y'all like my song? I've had too much coffee. It's okay. It's life.
1 ounce? Is that
So
1 ounce
it's about
total?
1 ounce. Y'all see how it just covers the bottom? But do you. If you don't like it as sweet, take it down a notch. If you like it more sweet, do what you like. That's not my drink, it's your drink, okay? So we're going to do about 3 fingers, maybe a little less of coffee in this one. Let's go 2 fingers since we're going to do an introduction coffee drink. See, 2 fingers. All right, we got to mix it. And then I'm going to put 2 scoops 2 of Halo Top ice cream in the blender.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Lordy. Oh.
Woo! Taking it up a notch. Now, if you've got chocolate chips, if you've got white chocolate, do you, girl.
What?
Do it.
There's chips in this
Yeah.
Halo Top, though.
There is. But mind
I'm
your
gonna put a
business.
little-
I can do what I want, right? All right.
Fill that cup.
Got it. All right. So, now that I've stirred really good, because I'm not a lazy barista, I'm going right in the blender.
Ooh, this is gonna be hot. Ready?
Do it.
Here's some noise.
Woo. All right. Now, same concept applies, y'all. If it is too thick, you're going to just take a little splash of cold brew to even it out, okay? If it's not thick enough, we're going to put more ice cream. That's the agent that kind of brings it together, okay? And then dress your cup. Always, always, always dress your cup.
Let me show y'all how to do this real up close. It's really super simple. You take your cup and you take like a squeeze bottle. Even these that come from the store, these are just as easily. You just put it right in the rim and you gently squeeze it as you're turning the cup. Let the cup do the work for you, okay? And then it looks like a chocolate crime scene or something.
Woo.
All right, so we're gonna pour our cookies and cream
Nope, just cookie dough.
cookie dough, low
Halo Top.
sugar, Halo Top milkshake. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. Should we put whipped cream on it?
We should. Now we made about 10 ounces, okay? So you do you. Just remember, this is per drink. So if you're making a batch for everybody, I'd probably take 2 of these for like a whole family and just multiply everything by 4.
Oh my,
He's a chocoholic.
that's so good.
Absolutely.
Listen, this is I don't care. People can call it dessert, but this is coffee for me.
Absolutely. Now we have some other tricks, so to speak. When you think about watching your figure, you think about not putting on the quarantine 15, what can you do? Well, one of our tricks is one of our newest flavors of coffee, and it is called Devil's Food. The girl on the front may look a little familiar to you guys.
She's beautiful.
Oh, isn't she? This is a chocolate flavored, not sweetened, chocolate flavored coffee. Okay, so this would be great in your drip coffee machine. Order it pre-ground. Throw some stevia in there. Put a splash of non-dairy milk, right? And you can have monk fruit, whatever sweetener you use. Because it's got that chocolate flavor naturally, it really will help you not want to add more and more and more sweet, if that makes sense.
It'll keep you from leaning on that mocha bottle, you know what I mean? Hitting that sauce a little early in the day. I am guilty of hitting the mocha sauce too early in the day. So this will get you the chocolate craving without getting you a lot of sweet in your diet.
Devil's Food, and this one is available on our website as we speak right now, pedaljava.com/beans. We have 9 varieties of coffee. Okay.
We do have a question. I'm gonna
Sure,
ask
bring it in.
So we have somebody asking. Actually, we have like 3 people asking if you know what Premier Protein is.
I do.
Yeah.
They want to know if they can use Premier Protein as the milk.
You can, as long as you're using some kind of sweetening agent. Okay, if you try to make a frozen drink with no sweetening agent, you're just gonna have like a shardy kind of icy mess. It's not gonna be good.
Right. And the sweetener is either going to come from something like this, or it's going to come from the lactose.
Yes.
Anything that ends in the letters OSE is a sugar. Fructose, sucrose, lactose is a sugar. So that'll create like a lubrication and make it blend and make it creamy and smooth. The sugars that you may put in another sweetener do the same thing. So if you take out all the sugars, it's going to be more like a slushy consistency.
No.
So life is a balance, okay? Find that balance.
Absolutely. So our newest type of coffee that we just released this week, and I'm so excited about this. How many of y'all have old timers in your life, or you want to be an old timer, right?
She's married to one.
That's me. I was raised by grandparents, and so I was taught to drink coffee at 8 years old. If I didn't drink coffee black, get out of the table, right? That's just the way it went. And so our newest coffee is called Peruvian Nazca. And it is a dark, dark roast. Okay, it's single origin, one farm. And if y'all are drinking French roast, I just saw him eat ice cream. Did y'all see that? But if you like a French roast, if you like something very smoky and dark and pow, right in your face,
right,
this is for you, y'all.
Notes of florals and smoky toffee.
It's really good. And I even like it. Now I'm about to blow your mind. What if you just made a pot of coffee and poured a little bit over your ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're doing God's work to me.
That's right.
Yes.
And coffee is 0 points, y'all. It's what we add to it that adds the calories or the points, okay? Coffee is magical bean juice, period. That's all it is. And a long time ago, my mom taught me, do not drink your calories unless you're catching a coffee buzz or an alcohol buzz, okay?
That's true.
Y'all with me?
Hey, amen. From the back.
Woo! Okay, so let's talk about another kind of coffee. This one is called Triple X, all right? Don't be intimidated by the name. If you all have heard of some of these high-powered caffeine companies out here, all right?
Death Wish,
Black Rifle. And what they're doing is synthetically adding caffeine to give you about double the punch, right?
Using chemicals.
Using chemicals, right? We want to stay away from the chemicals, right? We get enough chemicals in the food we eat and things like this. This is double the caffeine.
All naturally.
All natural, okay?
It's a blend of Arabica and Robusta beans. The Robusta beans are grown at a lower altitude and naturally have twice as much caffeine as the Arabica beans, but they have more of a bitter flavor. So we blended them with Sumatra mandling, one of the smoothest Arabica beans in the world. And these two together give you the nice punch, the nice caffeine punch from the Robusta coffee, but the smoothness of the Sumatra.
What he's trying to tell you is when you're in quarantine with 3 kids that are pulling on you, that you're not even sure if you've taken a shower in 4 days, this is what you need, y'all. This will knock it out of you, okay? You feel me? It will take it up 8 notches.
That, some triple ply, toilet paper, and some dry shampoo, and you're good.
That's right. Concealer, dry shampoo, and coffee. All right. So let's talk about another kind. This is our Nicaraguan Shade. This one is one of my favorites, okay? It is probably our best seller of all time.
It's a medium dark. Yeah. Really popular with the old timers, with old folks. Your parents will love it at the birthday parties or coming up at July 4th. This is a really smooth cocoa nut flavored dark roast, medium dark roast.
And it's grown on a farm in the shade, which is why it's called Nicaraguan Shade. It's grown in the shade of fruit trees, okay? So that's why it's got some of those other cocoa notes and whatnot.
Delicious.
Very good. Very good.
And I should mention, these are all 16-ounce pounds. They're all available on our website. They have this gigantic opening on the top. They have Ziploc, so you can seal them up and keep it fresh. Now, these are either available ground or whole bean. Most of them are just $13 a pound, shipped anywhere in the country, or we can deliver it to you here in Knox County. Ground, these are going to be good for about 4 weeks, and whole bean, they're going to be good for about 8 weeks. Now, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I have gone through a ridiculous amount of coffee during this quarantine.
Absolutely.
I can hardly keep it in my house. So please, fill your stock with Pedal Java. It will be the freshest coffee you've ever had delivered to you. We are roasting very small batches twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, here right at the base of the Great Smoky Mountains. So it'll be the freshest coffee you've ever had delivered to you, and I promise you you'll love it, and I'll put it up against anybody's in the world.
Absolutely. And if you live here in Knoxville, Knox County, Tennessee, we also do a couple of delivery kits. One of those is called the Coffee Quarantine Kit. Now, that is a great starter kit for the at-home barista. It's going to come with a flavor of your choice. And there are sugar-frees on there, okay? So you can stick to Weight Watchers, you can do your thing, and you can do this. Now, it's also going to come with a bag of coffee of your choice. So you're going to go through and say, do I want light, medium, dark? What do I drink at home? That sounds good. It's also going to come with a jar of pre-made cold brew, so you can try cold brew. You can try some of these recipes before you commit to maybe making your own, right? You want to see how good you are. It's also going to have whipped cream in it and some of your other fixings, and we deliver that right to your door for $49 in Knoxville.
And that was what I got.
Yep, and that's exactly what Kelly got. She also got a cold brew containment kit, which is very similar to the World's Best cold brew kit that we were telling you about. It comes with the brewer, like we talked about, and then you're going to get 2 pounds of coffee in that, both of which are medium roast and great to make cold brew with. You'll also get a simple syrup, all right? And that is a great sugar substitute, kind of to sweeten your coffee, right? If you don't have anything like that at home. Again, that one's local delivery. But we have lots of options if you guys are not in Knoxville, and I understand most of you aren't, so welcome, we're glad you're here. But definitely you can do the World's Best cold brew kit, shipped anywhere to your door, right? With instructions and some cool stickers.
And on our Facebook and Instagram page called Pedal Java, we have tons of recipes. We've posted dozens of ways to use these ingredients to make delicious drinks.
Absolutely.
Most of the time she does them, so they're going to be a lot more accurate than anything I do.
Sure, bring it in.
Somebody wants to know if, let's see, Melissa wants to know if they can freeze it, if they can freeze the coffee.
Well,
honestly, I wouldn't. If that's something you're interested in, you can keep it in the fridge, but freezing, I probably wouldn't recommend.
well, you know, it probably works. In all honesty, we haven't tried it because it's such a popular product that it's gone so fast. We brew it between 39 degrees and 41 degrees for 17 hours or so. 16 to 20 hours is what we tell people. And in that amount of time, it produces just such a deliciously smooth coffee. We've never had a need to keep it around.
No, it goes pretty fast in our house.
So when you open one of the ones that's already ground, you have how long?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's not going to last 4 weeks.
It's not going to last
so
4 weeks.
It's not going to explode either. It's just going to be best within that 4-week
correct.
process.
So John has requested an extra cup of coffee every morning that we have this.
Yeah, and then your cold brew.
John never has a second cup of coffee at home. Do you remember that Yuma commercial?
Yes.
But John never has a second coffee at home.
He's had too much coffee, y'all. But that's okay.
I love that commercial in New Orleans. We've switched the coffee at Brennan's with a so-and-so flavor crystals. Do you remember that commercial?
Yes.
And never mind, it's in the 70s, and there's like a massive camera set up there. People are like, wow, this is great coffee. And they're like, it's flavor crystals.
Now, say you guys get the World's Best cold brew kit, or you're here in Knoxville and you order pre-made cold brew. This is best within 7 days in your fridge, okay? It's like tea, all right? Cold brew can sour if it stays in the fridge too long. So you're going to get a good 7 days on this. This is a 32-ounce jar. I go through this about every day.
Yeah, be honest. It's about a day. Mind
your business. It's about a day, right? And my new favorite thing that I've been doing is... hide in my bag. I've been taking the Devil's Food coffee and making it into a cold brew.
Delicious.
Yes. And again, that gives you some of that chocolatey satisfaction without using any of your points, right? And it kind of saves you for French fries or whatever your guilty pleasure is. But I've been doing this, and you can add, if you get the kit, you can add an extra bag, and we'll just ship them all together. So you can totally do that. Totally.
And all that is at pedaljava.com/beans. We have all the kits and all the beans together on one page. So, and I know it says beans, but for every product you can choose whether it's whole bean or ground. It's totally optional. The good news is we grind it when we roast it. So not only do you get it fresh roasted, you get it fresh ground. I know we talk a lot about those guys with the green straws and the mermaid. Their coffee is wonderful, and I definitely don't want to ever slight them in the least bit. But they are roasting their coffee in the Pacific Northwest and then shipping it all over the world. And sometimes it can be 6 months before that bag of coffee gets to your kitchen. It will sit in trucks, in warehouses, in storerooms, on shelves for 6 months. Now, when you get coffee from us, it is within days of being roasted.
Yep.
We don't have a giant warehouse that stores coffee by the gazillion pounds. We're roasting fresh, small batches, 20 pounds or less of each variety twice a week. Even during this entire containment, we've kept our roasting schedule up.
We have. Absolutely.
Super proud about that. Way to go.
Way to go. Woo,
High five.
teamwork.
Woo, yeah.
Teamwork, teamwork.
So, any more questions?
Yes, people are asking if we are going to be posting the recipes later, and I said yes, we will.
Absolutely.
Everything you've made, we will post it all week long, but you do show how to make a lot of these on your Instagram.
That's right.
Yep.
Correct?
Pedal Java on Instagram. PEDALJAVA on Instagram. That's all one word. Pedal Java.
Yes,
Yes.
and you've got to go watch their IGTV. You have to go watch the IGTV. They're the whole reason that
Lord.
we watched the Tiger King series. But it's more fun though to watch her make these, live. I know it's IGTV, but it makes a whole lot more sense. Like the whole cold brew concept was just foreign to me. I wasn't even going to try it until I saw you all make some, and I thought I can do that.
You can do
It's
that.
simple.
I can absolutely.
You can do that, right? Anybody
Absolutely.
I
can.
did that. I
Yes.
did that. I made cold
And
brew.
it is absolutely perfect, Kelly. Great job.
Thank you.
It is exactly how we make it. Because she used our beans. She used, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. We live in Knox County, and our water here, I'll be honest, has a little bit of a chlorine note. It's a little bleachy. Even when I go to brush my teeth in the morning, I turn on the faucet, I can smell it coming up from the water. So I don't use any local water when we make coffee. Another thing you want to avoid, if you do have bad local water, you want to avoid using distilled water. I know it seems like it would be the best way to do it, but actually you want to have minerals in the water, iron. You want to have a touch of sodium, a touch of some nitrates. So those minerals help express the tones and the notes that you get out of coffee. If you're putting pure distilled water through any of your coffee makers, whether it's espresso or this cold brew maker or even a pour over or drip machine, you're missing some of the flavor of the coffee by using that ultra distilled water. So we use this brand, Spring Water. Okay, these are filtered. They come out of the ground, natural spring water, but then it's just filtered for sediments,
Absolutely.
filtered for particulates. It goes through a 4-stage filtration process. So choosing quality water is always a nice trick to getting good coffee.
Absolutely. And I just saw another question come in that said, when we're making cold brew, are you using whole beans or grinds? That's a great question. We use grinds, okay? So the only time that you would want to order whole beans for yourself is if you have a grinder at your house and, you're grinding per cup of coffee you drink. Otherwise, I don't see a huge need for it.
No, go ahead and order it ground from us. The world's best cold brew kit comes pre-ground to the exact right weight of grind to make the world's best cold brew. And then you can try other varieties from our website. We're happy to send you a pack of 4 or 5 so you can try them in a rotation. But the one that it comes with is the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee.
This one.
This is a light medium roast. And the beans are very small that come from this farm. They're like little peas. We call them pea berries. They're a little tiny bean with a lot of flavor. But this is where coffee was discovered, in the high desert plains of Ethiopia.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Okay,
so true.
well, I'll tell you some more about it. And I'll keep it PG too. There was a goat farmer in Ethiopia, who saw his goats eating these little red cherries off a bush, a low-growing bush. And 30 minutes later, those goats were feeling in a marital way. And so the farmer thought, this must be an aphrodisiac. So he picked some of the berries, these little cherries, took them back to his home, ate them, shared them with friends. They all spit them out. They were terrible. They taste so nasty. It's the fruit that is around the coffee bean in the cherry is a very, very bitter fruit. So they all spit it out. They tried heating it. They tried mashing it into a paste. The evolution of coffee has come a long way from those goats in the field. All right, but this is where it was discovered. The Dutch East India Trading Company is mostly responsible for carrying the coffee bean around the world.
Yep.
It was discovered as one of these exotic spices out of Africa. So that's where we found it. And Lord knows, y'all, I've had enough tonight. I'm lit.
He is.
I am overly caffeinated.
He really is.
I hope you guys have had a good time. We have.
Yes. Thank you all so much for having us. We really appreciate y'all. Do we have any other questions before we wrap? He's had too much coffee, y'all. He's like,
Okay,
I think we're good.
I think that's it. I think everybody is winding down. So we hit, you're getting lots and lots and lots of thank yous. Look at all your hearts going up. Look at all your hearts and your thumbs ups. So, okay, you all see why I was able to do this tonight. So, I mean, how much fun? How much? Oh my gosh, he's drinking more coffee.
I know. I'm going to
More
have
coffee.
to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it away.
I've still got two. I still have two.
Mind
tonight,
y'all
so-
business.
Yeah, so I'm already going to be up all night. But they're awesome. You all are awesome. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to do your homework. And your homework does include making and drinking coffee at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
So
twist my
everybody's
arm.
on it.
Really.
And I'm going to tell you, so I have been a coffee drinker for probably 35 years. Apparently, I've been a bad coffee maker for that equal amount of time. I went ahead and got all this. Super fun delivery if you're in Knoxville. Again, super fun to watch the van pull up. Really excited, like I watched it all the way down the street. You can get all of this shipped. You just go to, again, it's just pedaljava.com/beans. Please go follow them on Instagram. You can watch all their amazing IGTV videos. They are so much fun. But I did this. I've made the best coffee of my life this last week.
Good job.
The best this week. Super excited about my cold brew. I know what I'll be doing every day at work now. And Becky, we will talk about the butterbeer recipe later. Yeah, so we will definitely do that. We don't have the supplies for it here tonight, but we will definitely do that later. Maybe they'll do an IGTV.
Yeah.
A special IGTV for Becky.
We do that
and
recipe
her.
every year. People love
Yeah.
it. Usually in the summertime. And I'll tell you guys something. Thank you guys, the Weight Watchers audience, for allowing us in here. Really, sincerely, thank you for letting us come in here and just yell at this iPad. We're a pleasure to do it. If anybody orders through this chat, through this video feed, we're going to throw some free stickers in your order. We make the coolest stickers. They're super funny with funny slogans. So we'll throw some free stickers in every order for our Weight Watchers friends.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes. Stickers are fun. We love stickers, don't we? We love stickers. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all good night. It is 9 o'clock. I've got 2 frozen coffee beverages to finish before I can go home. But you all have an amazing week. Don't forget your homework, and we will see you here next week. And expect to see lots of pictures of coffee this week, since I'm still in the showroom by myself here at Casey Kitchen Center. Yeah, so I'm going to be making lots and lots and lots of cold brew. And I have all the rest of the ice cream and the rest of the syrups in the refrigerator.
I finished the ice cream. Sorry.
There's another thing of Halo Top. Yeah, there is. And we've got Food City across the street.
I'll eat that one too.
But good night. Y'all have an amazing week, and I will see you next week. Again, thank you so much for checking on our family this week. Y'all were amazing. Yeah, so we should be calm now for a little while, but have a great evening, and we will see you next week. Good night.